You're not waiting for someone to give you opportunities, you're creating one for yourself. And now we're just doing these auditions for fun.
Yeah.
Because we already have a show.
We already do. Right.
Hey guys, so it's currently 7 p.m. on a, what is today? Friday night? Saturday? And we are getting ready for an audition. I never normally do them this late, but tonight we're gonna do it, okay? This was the only time I could get this one done, so let's start. I also just wanted to talk about the process of writing scripts for the first time because my show, High Infidelity, when you're watching this, probably has already started dropping. If not, it will be dropping soon. I guess I just wanted to talk about the whole script writing process of it because, as you probably know, I've been acting for, I would say, like 7 years now. I got signed when I was 18, freshly 18, and started auditioning ever since then. So I have a lot of experience with acting, but this project is my first thing really that I've written, and that is very exciting to me. And honestly, as an actor, writing has helped me in so many different ways, and I would really honestly recommend any actors to write, even just for the sake of like having something creative to do that you love that doesn't involve acting or like getting booked, you know what I'm saying? Because truthfully, I was just writing because I wanted to make something that was a role that I really saw myself in, because you don't always get auditions for those, you know? And I just wanted to like challenge myself and see if I could do it, because actors don't realize that they have such an upper leg when it comes to writing scripts. You have been studying these pieces of paper for the entire time you're learning how to act, and you understand character intentions, you understand, you know, you just have such valuable information from learning how to act that like a writer who maybe just has a screenwriting background might not have. And yes, I will say there are probably so many things that screenwriters know that I do not know because I have no training. I'm just out here, you know, flopping around. But you can do it because you've seen the format so much. You know, I know what a scene format is. I've studied scenes for so many years. So I wasn't really nervous or like scared when I started writing. I was just kind of like unsure about formatting wise, because I feel like that's a lot of what screenwriting is about. I read Save the Cat, which is a great resource if you guys are looking to write a script for the first time. It basically breaks down what every scene needs and how scenes flow together, which was recommended by my acting mentor, Galadriel, who I love so much and has helped me so much in my acting process. But she writes like feature films and has gotten so many of them made, and I just found that to be so inspirational, because I was like, wow, you are sort of like taking control of your destiny. That sounds dramatic, but like you're not waiting for someone to give you opportunities, you're creating one for yourself. And I just really loved that mindset, because so much of acting feels like, oh my gosh, like especially when you're just auditioning, it's like, how do they want me to do it? How can I please this person? You know, how can they pick me? How can I stand out? How can da 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 da? And you're ultimately just like chasing a random person's perspective of the character, you know? And so, yeah, writing was so freeing to me. And I will say also, the tea was, I only wrote the script to get into SAG, to cheat my way into SAG, okay? And for those of you who don't know, SAG is a union for actors that you join once you get to a certain part of your career. You would have to work in background for a while to get these vouchers that you can eventually turn in for like the actual card, the SAG card thing. And basically, if you are not SAG, you cannot work on SAG projects, which everything is SAG. TV shows are SAG. Commercials a lot of the times are SAG. So yeah, I might not be explaining this well because I'm not super educated on it, because honestly it bores me. But yeah, so I wanted to be SAG because I wanted to just be auditioning for shows and like feature films and stuff like that. I just felt like it was the next step in my career to go for. But it's even challenging to go through that milestone because you basically have to wait for someone to give you a job that will get you a certification so that you can work on other projects with that same qualification, if that makes sense. So it's kind of like, how do you get experience with no experience if no one wants to be the first one to give you experience, if that makes sense. So what I had done was, there was like this loophole in this thing called like a small, it was like a small project agreement or something. I don't know. Again, this I'm not good at talking about because it makes me want to fall asleep. But if anyone's interested, yeah, I basically just created my own project, writing a script, filled out so much paperwork, and did all this stuff so that the script, the actual project, was SAG. And I was a writer, producer, whatever on the project. I didn't even know if I was going to make the project. I was just like, let me submit all these materials to you and see if it gets approved. It did get approved. It ended up getting approved, which is great. And that meant that I got to cast myself in my own project that was SAG, meaning I am now SAG. And I did that through my own project, if that makes sense. Yeah, so that was like a big step because then that opened the door for bigger agencies to want to work with me, because when you are not union, a lot of the bigger agencies might pass. It's just like another reason for them to say no. So yeah, that was like why I started writing in the first place, honestly, was to scam my way into SAG. And then I ended up actually wanting to make what I wrote because I really loved it, and it turned out great. And you can watch it, the first episode, on this YouTube channel, High Infidelity, that's what it's called. And yeah, I got to work with all of my best friends who are amazing actors, and it was just really fun, and it was a great experience. Hard, but very fun. Okay guys, so I am starting to get dressed for this audition. Let me actually look at the breakdown. So the description of the character is free-spirited, mischievous, unpredictable. Love that. So I might just go with my classic audition tank top that I wear for almost every audition. I booked my first Hulu show in it, and it's kind of my good luck tank, if you will, which is a reference from my own show, High Infidelity. Stream it below. Anyway, I'm gonna change and we'll see how it looks. Even though I already know because I literally wear it almost every day for auditions. Okay, this is the tank. Ooh, I almost fell. This is the tank. These are the vibes, okay? I will say the best part about auditions virtually is that they can't see what I'm wearing below, because I am in fact wearing my little brother's old basketball shorts. So that's just a little secret from me to you. Anyway, so now one of my best friends is gonna come over, shout out to Maisha, and we're gonna tape in my little setup right here. If you are self-taping, I highly recommend those big ass lights. I know it's a lot, I know it looks crazy, but, and yes, it does take up like a fourth of my room, but it has really helped me not need to film in daylight. Like I can film literally right now and it looks great. So yeah, maybe I'll film a little something when Maisha gets here. Woohoo! Okay, this is off topic, but I must show you something. This is my favorite thing in the world, Laneige lip balm. It's like a mask, but if your lips get dry in the winter, put this on, girl. And this is my current favorite lotion I use after the shower. It smells so good. Mwah. Hey vlog. Okay,
Oh,
we're about to...
sorry, this is cute!
Isn't it cute?
Yeah, does it twist?
Yeah!
Oh my god! Like, I just saw this!
Isn't it cute?
Girl, yes! What you gonna put in here? Your shoes?
Shoes.
Okay. Okay, that's cute. I'm feeling it. Now you got a sewing machine up here? Is this real?
Yeah, it's real. I need to learn how to use it.
Okay, that's cute.
Okay, Guys, this is Maisha.
Hi.
And you probably recognize her from High Infidelity. She plays Chanel. Okay? And now we're just doing these auditions for fun.
Yeah.
Because we already have a show.
We already do.
Right. Okay, and then I realized I never ended the video, but this is me doing my audition, okay? I love you guys so much. Subscribe if you want more videos, and I'll see you next week. Bye!